I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description. Okay, this is a tarpon trip. Yeah, I actually haven't seen any this year. Maybe I saw one, but this is the second time that I'm going out specifically looking for them. And I'm going to be fishing some holes, as they call them in this area. It's still only 5 to 6 feet deep, but those are the holes. And apparently there have been some tarpon in this area. And I'll be throwing swim baits, but you know what? If I get a live ladyfish, I'll be glad to live line that, because I really want to hook one of these things up from the kayak. And if I have to live line to do that, certainly I'll do that. But I'm going to start with a DOA bait buster. And I'm about to see my first one. If you focus over towards the upper left-hand corner of the screen, it's going to be hard to see, but you're going to see a disturbance, and it's moving left to right. And I know you can't tell what kind of fish that is from the video, but from where I was, I did get to see a fin. Yep, that's a tarpon. And so I'm going to quickly get a cast in its path. And I've got wind blowing belly in the line, so a couple of quick cranks there, and boom, he hits it and leaves a big boil on the surface. So at least the first one I saw, I did get it to hit the jig, so that's a little bit reassuring. At this point in the video, I've been out for a couple of hours. I'm doing nothing. That was the only fish I saw. Again, I'm new to this fishery, but look, I know fish like edges, and so what I'm doing is I'm pulling along about 3 feet of water. This is a 7-foot stick-it pin. I'm going to anchor off on the edge of one of these holes, and a part of the reason is that I've got a pretty stiff wind, so if I try to drift, I'm just blowing through the area. So I'm going to set up on the edge, and I'm just going to make a lot of casts, hoping that, as other fish do, tarpon will work along the edges. And yeah, I'll just start casting and hope for the best. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Good thing I got my net ready, huh? Obviously that's a joke. Oh boy. Well, I got some beautiful jumps out of them. Holy smokes. I'm dragging an anchor here. That's bad. I don't know what to do about that. Wow. Okay, he's off. All right, as experienced tarpon anglers know, you lose most of these fish, but that was no consolation. I wanted to get that one. So wow, that's just really something. Yeah, and I kept casting and casting and casting and didn't do anything. Yeah, so one of the complications I had there was I was dragging that anchor pin, and when the fish was close there, I thought that it sure felt like the line was caught on the pin or on the rope. So I did try to move that away at the end. I don't think that's why I lost the fish, because I did have a good bend in the rod at the time the fish came undone. But so, all right, so what on earth is this? Yeah, I know it's a ladyfish, but wow, I didn't realize they got this big. What a fight this thing's going to give. And catching this is going to set the stage for what for me was almost as intense, maybe as intense as dealing with that fish. Yeah, all right, let this guy zip around. All right, experienced Southwest Florida viewers, isn't that a really big one? I've never seen one that big. Maybe it's more common than I think. All right, no more hits, no more sightings. The lure keeps getting fouled with grass. On top of this, we've been having a lot of wind. This is one of the calmer days, and then there's wind forecasted the following day. So, I need to stay out here and fish. So yeah, I'm going to put out meat. I put on a chunk of that ladyfish on a circle hook. No wire, 80-pound fluoro, but boom, it got bit through. So I give up. I'm going to put out another chunk with some wire and catch whatever's down there. So this rod's a $60 Tsunami Classic, rated 12 to 25-pound line. I do have a brand new Tsunami Salt X 4000 on there, the first trip with this reel. So I did kind of scale down on the tackle, and I'm thinking now I'm going to have some fun with some fun-sized black-tip sharks. At least that was the plan. But that would still give me an outside chance of lucking into a tarpon that overlooks the wire. I just lost contact with the chunk. Oh! He's coming at me. Took out the spring on the spool there, so no noise. This is more sharkish. A little concerned that he hasn't come up yet. I really should disconnect. I don't know what this is. I'm anchored, but I've got a clip and a buoy, so I should be able to disconnect. Shit. All right, free of the anchor. Well, I gotta tell you, it's kind of tarponish, but no jump. And plus I'm using wire. Big shark, I guess. I'm lucky a pelican doesn't come along and grab that chunk in the air. Yeah, that first run knocked the spring out of the bottom of the spool, so the drag has no sound. Oh, that's a big shark. There's a big shark. That's brand new 30-pound braid on the reel. Oh boy. Now that's, I think that's bigger than fun size. Oh shit. I'm taking my time here because I don't want this thing green alongside the kayak. I'm not even sure I want it alongside the kayak. So I won't be getting the hook back out of this one. Wow. So the glove is not for handling the leader. The leader is just 80-pound fluoro. I can grab that with the other glove. That glove is so I can cut the wire and have a little bit of protection on my hand. Bye. Hey, if you like that video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe.